Today I tried to repot the Monstera Variegata I have bought on Wednesday. It took me quite a lot of effort to pull this guy out of the nursery plastic pot. It was completely full of root. And I was surprised that this original soil is very good. Light and with a lot of perlite. I add the potting mix I prepared is even, I think, maybe Monstera don't need so airy soil, but now I think I also add a little bit more perlite. Let's have a look. It's all stuck everywhere into the nursery pot. I cannot decide which pot I'm going to use. This one on the left is wide and short shape. I like, but it was extremely heavy, made in Italy. And this one is a standard. It's thinner. I will try to lose the root first, then have a look. Maybe this one on the right is too big. The moss pot is very ambitious. I hope it fit. So I continue with repotting. Now I removed most of half of the potting mix. The root is very nice, but something I have to complain is they have almost no soil. It's orchid bark and perlite. And is it really orchid bark, or they just put big piece of pine wood chops inside because it's too big and the roots all cling to it? I cannot really open them up. This is a problem. It's too big. So I think I pretty much will plant with all this big trunk stick to the root. I try a few minutes to remove a little bit more because the two potting mix will not be the same. Sometimes it's really strange that if I water the whole pot, they will have different moisture level. It's not that healthy. I'm doing my best, but it's really a lot of root. Look at this. It was cling to the pot on the top like this. It's really big root bounded. I'm really surprised because it only have 4 leaves. So now I continue. Now 500 years later, I finally removed most part cling to the root. And I find one root is rotten. So I cut it out. And I forget the name of this material. It's a good rooting material. Very thin fiber. Some people like to use it, but they cling to the root and they are permanently a little bit moist, but not that much. And they hold to the root forever and ever. If I don't remove them, the root bond will and if you remove them, the roots came with it. I forget the name. This ingredient I don't use in my potting mix. So it's quite a lot of root. I think I put it in the 21 diameter pot. So let's hope the best. I hope it will grow in a little bit free soil. I really don't like this material that cling. Once you root bound, you are forever root bound. So now it's pretty much settled. In the 2022-21 cm clay pot, the deep one, it's quite a lot of root, and we need to have space for the stick. And here I'm using this Palms fiber string I use for my crochet. I made such a knot that how I bind my tomato every year. It's like an infinite sign. When the stem grows bigger, it has plenty of space. It's quite a practical knot I use for my climbing vegetables also. So unfortunately, when I was doing this from this original pot, one of the small flies jumped out. Only one. That's okay. Anyway, we're topping the soil with my, how to say that? This one. Pflanz granulat. This is a little bit like clay balls. It's very lightweight. I'm topping all my potting plants with it, and will not disturb the growth. It's hollow inside, very light, and to stop this little guy to reproduce and lay egg. That looks very pretty. I hope it grows. The root is a little bit disappointing because of this sticky cleaning material inside. Yeah, finally in the pot, and made potting mix and topped with these little stones. I hope he leaves. I hope he leaves healthy by us in the house. Last step, we water give it a good drink. I always forget to pre-wash my clay pot before I use it. Always will lose a lot of color. Good. Yeah, I hope I'm just being too careful. Monstera is a tough plant, tough guy. Please don't die on me, otherwise another 120 euro. And the air root is too long. I don't know what to do anymore, so it's too long and too hard, so I just let it until somebody in the family knock it broken and get panic. Actually, I was thinking the other day when I bought it, did I just bought a cutting? But no, it's not true. I would say it's a reasonable price in the EU because it's even root bounded. Perfect leaves, perfect shape. I am not happy with this potting mix it came with, but it's a small problem. So now I have to clean the horrible kitchen floor. Made a mess. I hope he lives happily ever after with us. So beautiful. So thanks for watching, thanks for your patience. Excuse me for the horrible floor with potting mix scattered everywhere. Have a nice weekend.